Hello, Dave Morelli here. Welcome to this episode of, we're working on this Pecatonica River Hawken rifle. I've been waiting for some parts to come, some silver parts, and they didn't come today. So I'm going to take this time to sharpen some of my chisels. One very important thing to do is keep these chisels sharp. And I have this diamond tool cutter grinder, and I get them started on this, and then I'll also use a stone to get a really razor sharp. It's very important when you're dealing with this, when you're trying to carve this curly maple, to have really sharp tools. And you'll find you don't make as many mistakes because you don't have to push as hard to get that little chip that you want out of there. You know, you got a dull one and you're pushing real hard, next thing you know you got more of a chip out than you want. So I've got a few tools here that need sharpened. Let me get you up close here and you can see what we're doing. Okay, this one will go both ways. I like to do it, let's see, it'd be going counterclockwise. The first thing that I do is I try to get this, see how it's beveled on one side and it's straight on the other. So the first thing I'll do on here is get that bevel down. And it's a good idea to keep an eye on it, so keep it one facet. There we go. This one has just a little of a curved edge on it, and I like leaving that one curved. Okay, that'll be good for right now. This one, what I mean by a curved edge, it's just a little curved across the top, and I like it that way. Then I have this other one that's more of a straight edge. I'm probably blurring these on you. Same thing, I'm going to get my facet. Perfect. This is a round chisel, and the facet is on the outside on this chisel. So we're going to get that down too. Okay, that's coming out real nice. You want to be careful when using a tool like this too. You don't want to get them too thin. See, and then I have a couple of heavy chisels. This one here is kind of a heavier chisel when I really want to muscle in there. Get my edge first. This one I have to work the flat edge a little first, and then I'll work my bevel. I think you can see that past my hand. Get that nice and flat. So put a little oil on the stone. First we'll start with the round edge one that first I'll get the back flat edge. And this just polishes them down real nice. And then my bevel. Okay. So this one, oh yeah, that one's nice and sharp. Then this is my straight edge one. And I do most of it on that grinder because I have it. You could do the whole job on a stone just like this too. I use that diamond tip to sharpen tools for my lathe and to make tooling for my lathe, but I've done this on a stone too, so just make sure you get your angle right and don't wreck what you got. Now these round ones, they're a little harder. You kind of gotta, we got this work around little round stone back here, so, and it's just a round sharpening stone, and I just get this on the inside round thing just to knock the, really just to knock the birds off, and you'll get a nice edge that way too. But that one's pretty sharp too. This one needs a little more here. The round one takes a little longer because you got to work it. Keep it at the right angle, whatever your bevel is in the back, and run it right down so you get an edge, and just, I just go back and forth. There you go. So these are the ones I'm using the most on this job right now. I have a bunch of other chisels also that I'll use for carving and doing the foo-for-all that we're going to do on this gun. I just like them being super sharp. I seem to just do a better job with really sharp tools. If I start feeling it not cutting exactly right, I usually keep the stone next to the bench and I'll give it a touch up, and then if I need to, I'll come on over to the wheel here and grind it up. So keep them sharp. That's the word for today. Anyway, I'm Dave Morelli. We'll get some parts in the mail probably tomorrow, and we'll get started on the next step of this gun. Bye-bye.